This one is just up, down, 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 down. You can do that. I don't think you can. Yeah. And you put you excuse your pen like. Take your tongue out, do whatever you want.
Welcome to your favorite vanilla and chocolate show. Welcome to your favorite vanilla and chocolate show.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You look
Welcome
lovely.
again.
I love your Elvis outfit.
Yeah, this is Elvis. Yeah,
like,
actually,
it's so cool.
I can go to Las Vegas, just like that.
Well, it's so nice. We're in
good to see
episode
you.
9. Can you believe it?
Yes, and we already almost finished the first season. Can you imagine? Oh my God!
This is it makes me so emotional. Actually, when I was coming today, I was very emotional because we just started talking about this, and all of a sudden,
I remember.
How did we get
day.
here? It's
This is so beautiful.
But I'm glad that we're here, and regardless of all the ups and downs, we're doing it.
And I'm very proud of us because we really did it.
We did it, absolutely. Well, today, as usual, here is your vanilla and chocolate Clara Chisdaba-Kronberg
and my vanilla Samantha Belling.
Yes.
Hello. And I want to say a few words about this beautiful place.
Yes. First of all, shout out to our team.
Yes.
As usual.
Always, thank you for everything, for your patience with us. You have to be so patient. Oh my God.
And then this particular place, Diamond Construction. Thank you so much.
Diamond Construction. Thank you so much, Pauline. Thank you one more time. Beautiful villa on the golf field, very classy, high quality, and absolutely amazing. Something over 1,500 meters.
Yes. How much is it for, actually?
It's for how much? 4,500,000
only. I mean, there's more to it, I tell you. It's in San Roque, and we can tell you more about it. But hey, check out Diamond Construction.
There is so many rooms over here that I can't even count.
We even have a private room.
We can change bedrooms every day, just like that.
Well, guys, you know how we do it. Normally, we will start off with intercultural game, but because today we're having two guests, we're going to rush into the next episode to introducing our guests. And please, would you do us the honor?
I'm so happy to introduce you, Kelvin Roland. This is our first guest, and I'm so happy that you came here because we met last week actually, and I was so inspired by these guys because they came so well dressed with the security guys. So you know how to do the good marketing, I'm
laughing.
And Kelvin Roland is brand owner, fashion brand owner, and he's also into fitness, and he will tell us about the new project about fitness gym outside in Marbella. So
amazing.
It's going to be very interesting.
Very, very so lovely to have you here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure being here. Thank you very much.
When Samantha called in the middle of the night, she said, Clara, I know some Nigerian guys. I was like, okay, easy now, tell me. So I am so intrigued. I'm really very intrigued to know so much. Hence why we are here today. So my first question will be the move, the obvious question, because I'm a Nigerian and I have, of course, moved from Nigeria, Africa, our beautiful Nigeria, Africa, to here, living in the Costa del Sol. How was it for you, or would I say, in a brief, brief moment, what was the movement for you?
Well, actually, the movement was it was so fast and it was really good. So I was born in
So you weren't among boats. Let's clear this. You were not among those that came with boats, drowning in the sea. Okay. Just to be sure. I had to say that, because there are some people that migrate legitimately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So my way of coming here is it was just like I was a Nigerian back in Eboma because my dad worked in a university. Because I was born in a little village. You can't imagine, just a little village called Bubegu. So where I born, I went to primary school there. So after primary school, my dad took me to Eboma because he works there. So it's like I'm like, oh. Then after secondary school there, I'm like, I go to Imo land. So I was there for my pre-science and stuff. After that, I come back to Eboma. I'm like, no, I can't stay here. This is not my place to stay. So I have to go away from this country, I'm talking about 2005.
Wow.
Yeah, from 2004, 2005. So I met a friend. I spoke to my friend. I said, I just want to leave this country. I want to find somewhere to go. He said, where are you going? I said,
so we felt
I have no idea, It just comes like that. So he said, my brother is coming, so we can speak to my brother. And brother was in Italy. So my plan was to move to London. So
how did you change to be Spain?
Why you pick up this place?
Yeah, because I moved I left Nigeria to Italy, from Italy to England.
Oh,
so
great.
So from England to Costa del Sol.
Wow.
So when I came here, my first time was like,
mine too. This is wow.
I said, this is paradise. I mean,
this is paradise.
I mean,
absolutely.
I just go and I need to come back and no, I have to find something to do, but I want to stay here.
So first you found the place, later.
That's quite interesting. You've moved around a lot.
Yeah. And first to Italy. But how long you stayed in Italy and England?
Italy was just I just dropped in Italy. I think I don't even stay for quite long. I stayed for like a couple of days. 1 week I stayed in Italy. It was just on my way because.
So you just went for a holiday and just stayed here because over 10 years.
My visa was 3 months visa, so I can easily use my visa to move from Italy, from one place to another. So in that month, I was, moving.
Finding the right place.
Finding the right place.
So the right thing to do.
And tell us, because you have a style, you know how to wear, you know the stuff, and you gain attention. This is very important, I think so, because when you are brand owner, you should look good and you should wear good clothes. Representation, you should be like an ambassador. But your brand is more like a sports brand, yes? Tell us more about what is your brand
behind that
mission?
Well, my inspiration, because from the beginning, I love dressing, I love fashion. I love it. That is it's my passion, So
when I see that.
That was the first thing she told me.
So it's my passion, when I say I always admire people. When I see somebody looking good, I'm like, some people say when they see girls, they look at girls. But in my case, I do look at men, how they dress up. I'm like, you look good. And
so that's actually your inspiration. Do you think your parents were kind of fashionable people? Where did you draw the inspiration?
Not really. My parents, they're like, they're not
the average.
Average people. So average father, and as I said, my father is like in the church and they dress up on Sunday. But the inspiration was just by myself. So I just find inspiration myself. So how the Lumumba, my brand is called Lumumba, comes out because I really love the name. It's not because Lumumba was a man from Congo who I love so much back in 1919. So He was one of the ex-presidents in Congo, so
Right.
he did a lot of things. Right now, there's another one called Professor Lumumba, so he give a lot of
The
inspiration.
inspiration came from the.
So I said I have to take something from these people, so I just have to take the name.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's how the name comes.
Actually, following up on that question that Samantha asked, I just want to ask really about representation, because as you have migrated from Nigeria and over here now, how do you think, how has your culture, our culture back home, and the culture that you met living in Europe now, how are you incorporating both, and how are you able to represent properly the identity that you bore, which is being a Black African Nigerian man, and making sure that you represent in the appropriate light, because like she said, you came in, you commanded respect in the place that she met you guys and all of that.
Yeah,
so
this is
she
some kind
wanted
of marketing.
I think it
This
was
is
really
very-
lovely. For me, it was like, yeah, he's a Nigerian guy, of course, of course. So how is that important for you?
Well, for me, it's very important because you have to represent where you come from. Because, as I said before, I was born in a little village. So, where I was born, there is a very strong culture where I came from. So, I can never forget where I came from. So, here, being in Europe with a different culture, for me, at the first time, it was a little bit, not understanding the language and what they do, it was a little bit difficult.
But you knew the English when you came here? Yeah, for sure, because
No,
you are
we
speaking this,
speak English, so
broken English.
Yeah, no, we do speak.
We speak English,
We speak
man.
English.
Yeah, but
We
you
speak-
told me that. You teach me you give me this black education, and you told me that.
No, I didn't teach you Black ed.
Yeah, you told me yesterday that.
No, I said we have.
we do
This
have.
is my teacher,
We do-
and
No,
you
I
told
didn't
me
teach
about
you
this broken English.
We have broken English, however, we all most of us speak English, but we have Pidgin English that is a common language.
Yeah,
Okay,
that is
okay,
like
so this is
general.
English,
So
yeah.
everybody in maybe everybody cannot speak a common really English,
Yes,
no?
exactly.
So
Okay,
So,
okay. So
yeah.
you didn't have language barriers, right? This is not, but the culture barriers. I mean, you felt it, yeah? In the
yeah, I
beginning?
felt it. Actually, as I said before, right now I've moved a lot of places, so I see different things. I think our culture is very important for everybody. We have to understand where you are, what they do.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So yeah.
And I think that Marbella is very intercultural place.
Yeah, Marbella-
So we picked up this place, every one of us, just to live here because it's beautiful. Yes,
It's
and-
quite interesting, yeah.
For me, why I really love Marbella is what you just said, because maybe I was in another place back in Spain here, so I see the culture is very close. The way they do their things, like, it's
Very cultural.
It's very close-minded, and in Marbella is like open-minded people from different countries,
Yeah, that's
from
true.
different,
Open-minded. You said this. This is very important.
It's
Open
amazing.
mind.
So when you see people, when you're at a place like that, you see people that you know, so you feel good, and you say, "This is my house," so I have
Yes,
to
that's true.
Yeah.
embrace it with two hands, and
Party on the beach.
That's really very interesting. See, we can continue talking with you, but we have our second guest. But I want to quickly wrap up with one important question. I think will be, what would be your takeaway to anybody who wants to migrate to Europe, to America, being an African in anywhere? What would be your first advice to someone who wants to migrate to make sure that they represent their identity and at the same time still integrate in the culture of which they have traveled?
Yeah. Actually, first of all, I would like to say, if somebody want to leave his or our country to another country, you just have to show of where it's going.
Yeah.
You know, because on my case, I was like, okay, I have my visa. They said you have to go with me. So you just have to know where you're going. So when you get to the place, just try to, if
Know this place.
know this place, because most of the time we made a mistake, and we made a mistake, and we met a lot of people from our places. So we still dealing with our culture when we are in Europe. So we don't integrate with our culture, and so sometimes it's a mistake. But all I'm saying is you just have to want it to just be in itself. So be yourself, and when you come in, try to be yourself and know where you're going to. have a little details of where you're going, which is very important.
I don't remember exactly who said that, but there is a sentence that be yourself and you don't have to pretend anybody. So
exactly.
that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure to be here.
We will continue talking this, but we have our second guest.
Yeah, I think I have a lot to say, but we can stop it for now. So,
I mean, there's always another time, you know that. Right? Our home, Mikasa to Casa. That's
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. So we are going to welcome our next guest now, Frederick, and Kelvin. Thank you for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep watching Vanilla and Chocolate Show exclusively on CCKTV. BLB. So welcome back. Now we have our second guest, Frederick. I don't want to pronounce your surname wrong. Frederick.
Ioha Frederick.
Ioha Frederick.
Frederick.
Yes, so lovely to have you.
Thank
And he's a
you, my
Nigerian influencer,
Yes.
fitness trainer,
Actor, model,
musician,
and singer.
Well, like
You know, can you imagine?
Talent.
I am multiple talented human.
Multiple talents.
I'm
Absolutely.
Very versatile.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I will leave my vanilla to go for the first question.
You know, I'm curious because I think that Marbella and mainly here in Costa del Sol is a place very good to be into fitness. I mean, everybody came here and just want to be fit, looking good. So I think that for that kind of industry, it's really a good place.
Yeah, true.
How you see that? And after these years spent here,
what's your top on it?
what's the top?
Okay, my top on it on the Costa del Sol. The people here with the fitness, of course, they only everybody in the fitness. Fitness is life.
Everybody.
But generally, you know, most people come here for holiday. Everybody very busy with their businesses and all that, real estate dealers and all that.
Yeah.
You have meetings all the time. So most of the time, people don't have time for this fitness.
Don't have time, absolutely.
But it is good, and I would say it is very good that you have to create time for your fitness.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, if you see me now, if you ask me of my age, if I tell you my age, you'll be very like, whoa, seriously?
Okay. Oh.
So,
How old are you?
I will talk about
No. This is the time.
Okay.
You have 3 cameras, so
I'm
you can
28
do.
years old.
Me too.
I'm 38. So most of the time when I ask people, they tell me like I'm 27, 28. And when I tell them my age, they're like, wow. So this is the result.
Black don't crack.
Yeah, so mostly fitness has a lot of role to play in a situation like this. So I use myself and some other fitness partners as an example to people like you have to do fitness.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I have
true.
some friends that are 60 years old, 65 years old, and they look so young. So I would advise everybody to go into fitness, no matter how busy you are. Try to put some time, an hour, 45 minutes, it's okay. Put into fitness for your daily life.
Yeah, that's a very good way to put it.
Yes.
But with all these talents that you really embody,
Yes.
a singer, fitness trainer, influencer, I think today I have so many things I'm running around with, but balance is always the key. So how do you do
100%.
your balance?
Yes.
Okay, balance is very good, but how I do my balance is I have some very great friends around me. So these are friends that are really family, very, very family, good people.
But you have also the family over here, or
no?
not?
I would say I have a family now because I have good friends.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
so
true. That's very
I came
important.
single, alone, and getting here, trying to maneuver through the processing everything. How am I going to settle here? You know, so putting fitness in front.
Yeah.
Fitness is a community where you can easily relate with people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
so
That's true.
I try to get in touch with people, but it was a bit difficult because these people don't understand English.
Really?
So I don't know how to speak Spanish because I had to keep on learning all these things.
Inside.
Because that's true. Because right here we are in different country for me and for you.
Yeah.
Even if we are
From different continents,
from
yeah.
different
It's not the
continents,
same.
we are
I'm telling
still
you.
in not our country, right?
Exactly,
So
yes.
yeah, but Spanish people are quite nice. You know, I think that.
I think they
After 1 year, I can feel that they are nice, but they don't speak English in some places.
I think
at all.
in some places, it depends on
Yeah.
where and it depends on the
Spanish
location,
people
yes.
are very good on supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I had an event I went to in Cadiz Tarifa.
Yeah, Tarifa.
So when I
love
went to
that
the
place.
I went for a fashion show.
Yeah.
So they didn't know I sing. And
Yeah.
my friend just told them he sings. They were like, seriously? They've never heard me sing.
Yeah.
So they weren't like doubting I was gonna fail. So they just told me you can do it. I said, yes, I'm ready. I'm always ready. And they gave me a microphone like the show started.
Yeah,
When I started
good vibe.
performing,
Wow, man.
they don't understand English, but I wasn't expecting them to go with the vibe of Afro music.
Yeah.
So when I started giving them the vibe, they were like,
Yes.
yeah, you were cheering,
Yeah,
cheering.
that's
Then
true.
I fell in love with these people. Like,
We
oh,
have
fuck.
to talk
This
because
is
I'm doing
amazing.
events, exhibitions, and openings.
Exactly.
Boom, let's do it. We're just ready for it.
Talking
Let's do
about
it.
Afro beats and introducing vibe in locations where, you know, again, I always go back to bringing in heritage and our background,
Yeah.
whether as the Polish or
Yeah.
as Nigerians. You know, how do you think, for example, that Afro music or Afro nation can be incorporated very well on the Costa del Sol?
Yeah,
I mean,
it can be.
if you look at
They
Portugal,
like
if
it,
you
I
look
think.
at
Yeah.
Paris, they're all well. I think we
They are all
laid a
accepting it.
foundation very
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But why don't we have, for example, in the Starlight, why is it that Burna Boy don't come? I'm just saying, for example,
Yeah.
big artists like yourself, you know, why is it that we don't have Afro beats that are known worldwide, you know, performing on stages like that? And what do you think that we that are in diaspora can do to incorporate that?
Okay, I will start. That's a very good question. And I will start from this. First of all, what is music?
What is me?
Music is a word that is pleasant to our soul. Now, it doesn't, the language doesn't really matter. But, you know, based on the race and the African history and all that, people always like lean back a bit. You know, they don't really, it's not that they don't love it. They play it a lot, they love it. But when it comes in person, because they don't understand what they're seeing yet.
Yeah.
So performing in a scenario like this, in a place like this, I think there should be a mix. Music is very diverse.
Yeah.
So
versatile
the
language.
mixing, it's gonna create the bond between these two people,
That's true.
between the black word and the white word. We are all humans, but when we put, just for example, we are Afro people. They are Latino, salsa,
Yes,
and all
yes.
that. Imagine bringing Latino vibe and Afro vibe, mix it
Yeah, that's
with the
great.
beat. It's gonna
Yeah.
be so very good. So
Yeah.
I
She
believe
loves it. She knows
Yeah,
how to
I
dance.
love
So-
music.
Coco
I love
Marco.
music.
if you
Yes.
do
I know.
if we can do something like this,
That's
it's gonna
true.
bring more
You've learned so
openness
well.
to love and closeness between these two people, between the white and the black.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be perfect. Some people are already
Yeah.
doing it. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
music is very
but
good
it's-
to connecting people, right?
It's a pleasant,
perfect.
very
It's
very.
perfect. Yeah.
I love
Universal
I love
language.
music.
I love music too.
You know,
I can live without
so
music.
if we're talking about the African heritage, what has it done to me? Like me being from my tribe is the Asan tribe from Edo State, Nigeria. So going out there, the tribe really give you the deep sense of connection.
Yes.
Because
yes.
in our community we are very big, but we speak different languages, but we
Yes,
stay connected.
Yes.
We stay connected. So having that idea of our community will speak different languages. Coming here, we still connected there. I believe I can connect anywhere.
Anywhere.
So this is what my heritage
Beautiful,
does to
yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
The connection. And always connecting back to my roots wherever we are.
Bravo.
Very good. Really
Yeah, amen. And I want to ask a question
know,
right now
go for
because
it. Go for it.
I needed that time. Because you told me about a new project and inspired me a lot because you both found some way to make fitness more like a joy. Yeah.
Boom,
This
boom.
is all about joy. How to make it different.
Enjoy the process of
fitness. Yeah. So
Talk
we
about
want
it.
to
Okay,
listen.
let me. I'll try to be brief because
Yeah.
of our time. So when we're talking about fitness, trying to come up with a different fitness program entirely out of the fitness world. I've been doing fitness for more than 25 years. So it's very difficult when I try to communicate with people, like, why don't you like fitness? It's too difficult, I cannot do it. Oh, it's too stressful. Oh, after I do 1 hour, I start feeling pain for like 3 weeks. I'm like, but the pain is the gain. The life we live every day is pain, bro. It's not easy to set up everything here. It takes you stress. It is normal as fitness if you can put your mind into it like that. So I am a partner, Kelvin. We tend to, okay, how are we going to do this to make it enjoyable for these people in Costa del Sol? So we talked about Tabata. We talk about Zumba.
But the dance, mainly the dance, right?
Yeah, we talk about Zumba.
Beautiful.
There are so many means of it.
I want to join this.
Yeah, I want you.
We
You
are
guys are
going
going to
We're coming.
You're going to
coming.
join it and you're going to enjoy it. Now, when you're talking about this fitness, we're talking about bringing it into light with Afro vibe. Afro vibe. So it's called Jolly Fitness.
Jolly
The word Jolly
fitness,
Fitness means you need to be happy while doing this.
Yeah. Oh
So
my
the combination
God.
of this fitness is a combination of functional workout,
Yeah.
with lightweight lifting, dancing, stretching,
Beautiful.
meditation.
Outdoor,
Oh,
right?
everything.
Yeah, outdoor.
Outdoor.
Meditation.
We have a son, so.
Yeah, so the intensity in it is the functional workout, which will be
Okay.
mixed in between the dancing and it. So you won't really feel the function
Yes.
because they'll be dancing. So instead of you chilling, you're just going to be dancing.
Oh,
Afro
great.
beat.
I love
Real
it.
Afro.
Absolutely.
So that dancing is just for a few seconds and you're going back into your rhythm of
Boom,
your
boom,
functional
boom.
workout.
Perfect.
You get what I'm saying? So we've already had this concept in our mind and we've already started working on it and it's going to be out like very, very soon.
But you
Amazing.
want to do it in different places or just
Yeah.
pick up one place?
We
or,
can pick up a spot because we have to move.
Yeah.
We are working machines.
Yeah.
So we have to move. We have to be in like Marbella,
Yeah, very available
Fuengirola,
around.
Malaga. So we're going to set up a table online and do our publicity. So anybody that have to work with a time range, we know when to come in and where to come.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy for the movement for people.
Yes.
So instead of like, oh, I don't want to do fitness, it's too far. No, this time there is no excuse. You are coming and you are having fun.
That's
Yes.
nice.
This is the
nice.
concept we have
Really
in our mind.
brilliant. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of it. In the
I want to
concept.
try it.
Yes.
I love to.
Absolutely.
I love
Well, we are really very. I am very thrilled, and thank you, Samantha, for
Thank you.
putting yourself out there to find us this.
We are
My
blessed.
pleasure, you know.
I'm really happy you did. Absolutely. So
It's
thank
very
you.
cool. It's very. She's
in
a
this-
wonderful human
In
being.
this
Like,
job, you need to be out there, and Samantha is doing a good job.
actually, she's
Yeah,
doing
just
brilliantly
searching,
well.
yeah.
Just imagine she linking me up to my own sister, you know, in a foreign land. Like, I was like, oh, Clara.
That's true.
That's nice.
So when we spoke on the phone, she was very like, I know you'll be like doubting, like we don't understand this, but I said, hey, I am here, I'm in Nigeria. Let's do it. You know, I try to shake the table. You know.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
don't
really
want-
nice. You know, you may say something. I want to read. We have to wrap up. I can see now. You know, the one thing that you say that resonates with me, because the thing is, most Black people, I don't know how it is. Polish people. I remember I said that Polish people have a good community here.
Yeah,
You guys
very,
are very
huge
connected
one.
and very strong. And
She's
that-
starting to learning Polish because
Yes,
Of the community. That is
exactly
good.
why I want to say
Crazy.
that Black community.
Yeah.
Do you think that we are strong in Spain? At least in Costa del Sol, because I don't feel it. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I don't feel that. I have a few Black
you have
friends,
to promote it
of course.
more.
So how are we going to reach out to more,
To
things
more Black
about-
people.
to not feel threatened? That's also another thing. Don't feel threatened by the next person.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like Polish people, honestly, I've seen their community. I've seen how they interact. They share contacts like
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
true, that's
insane.
true. Very
I was very
helping each
impressed. So
other.
how
Okay.
do you think that we can make,
Okay, I'll be very brief in a
Brief,
few
yes.
seconds. I've lived in Malaysia. The Black community there is very wild and very strong. We see ourselves. We always meet up. We have a community. We have everything. Now, relocating here to Spain, I've seen that the most of the Black people, they like very reserved. They're very reserved because everybody came for a purpose. You coming back from your country, you came here to look for greener pasture,
Yeah.
to hustle.
Yes.
You don't want anybody coming into your space. So everybody keeping a very little space. But it's good and not still good. Everything has advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
But I would say it is good to be open, be real,
Be real, yeah.
Then people can know you, know how to help you, how to support you, and you will know how to support people. This is how community is built. But you have to be open.
Yes.
But everybody's very close. Because when I came newly, I saw some black people. When I see them, I look at them, they just look at me and drop their face. You know.
It's a very big topic in the black community.
Yeah,
and
it is.
we can sit down here and talk a lot about it
Yeah.
because we need to make sure to open up. I still
To
think
summarize,
again,
be open.
yeah,
Just be open.
Just
Be open. There is no harm in opening.
Thank you so much, Frederick. Our time is running, but before we
My
end
pleasure.
it, you know how we do it? We normally go and I found it on social media.
Yeah, but
and
now
as
we
you
have-
know, there's this, the Nyash. I taught you how to say
Yeah,
Nyash.
yeah.
Nyash is a trending
She
thing
teach
now.
me about this. Yeah.
No, Nyash is a very
Nyash.
important thing. So-
I remember that.
And now
Yeah.
we have Frederick that can teach us how to make our Nyash.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
Nyash,
our
this
fitness
was,
coach here.
So
you
we're
got
gonna
it.
stand up and do
We're
that
gonna
with
stand up.
Frederick and Kelvin.
Yes.
So, are you guys ready? Let's go. So, don't forget Fred Fitness on IG.
Okay.
Now, you're talking about the glutes.
Yeah.
We're talking about yash.
Very
Now, it said
important.
if you want the glutes workout that can bring out your yash. When I mean yash, I mean your ass.
Yeah.
That can bring the ass out very
And
good.
another language, you can call it TKB too.
Yes, that's
This is my business and I gotta be serious. I'm
Okay.
taking out my suit. Fuck that shit.
Let's do this for real.
Fuck that shit. Let's do it, man. Fuck that shit. Man, anyway, fuck it.
okay.
So-
let's do it.
For an example, people normally do regular workout they see on the internet.
Right.
Mostly is right, but everybody has a different body type. So not all workout you see on the internet will work on you. That's why you see some people doing the same workout for years, there is no improvement. There might be a little bit change. But they might get stronger, but nothing really improving, showing. Now, people do regular workout, like if you want to do your deadlift or your squats, you go like this, yeah? Everybody do like this, everybody do like this.
Like this, but
Everybody do
remember
like
that
this.
wearing a dress, huh?
Yeah, I got you. So it's two types. You can either do like this, the close,
Which is
you
more
do
harder.
the more
Okay, like
open,
that?
You close
and you
the
do
leg,
the
it's
you
more
do the
harder.
you do the
Okay.
wide one. So it is 3 steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going like this. Maybe you're doing 5 like this. Now you're doing 5 like this,
Wow.
and you're doing 5 like this.
Wow.
You get what I'm
Look
saying?
at that.
So this is effective.
Okay.
Again, now people made most mistake for doing full stretch. You can do full stretch when you're getting tired.
Right.
Like full stretch, like getting up.
Yes.
This
You
is
don't
for
need it.
lazy people. You don't need full stretch. For an instance, let me start again from the close. So you go like this. This is your highest range.
Yeah. Like
okay.
down.
So you're just springing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So from here, you go
I can already feel it, huh?
from here.
Yeah.
So it's a spring
Put a
process.
little bit.
I'm wearing a dress.
There is no way you can escape the pain.
Yeah.
This one is just up, down, 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 down. And you can do that. You know, I don't think you can. Yeah. And you put you squeeze your face like. Take your tongue out, do whatever you want with your face. So.
Responsibility lo yan wọn lẹ́nu. Better regard, better stop all. No one can make them go call mine. As I dey shanty them murder. Monday, Dada. Tuesday, Dalama. Wednesday, Jalama. And they call me the Godfather. Move like an Italian. Darabata.
2, 3, go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey guys, this is an invitation for you to join CCKTV on YouTube. If you have not, you go up, subscribe is there. Click there, subscribe. Oh, did I speak that? How did they say that in Spanish? I don't even know, but you know what I mean. Subscribe. Thank you so much, and tell a friend to tell a friend.